Alright, here we have a rare win of 2 Terrans versus 2 Zerg. What makes this win interesting is that one of these Zerg is a diamond level player and the other is a platinum level player. So they're not exactly scrubs. That being said, the 2 Terran involved are a platinum 2v2 team. But they're Terrans, so in general they have a big disadvantage against Zerglings. So you can see here, normally the Terrans will just build the wall, supply depot, barracks, supply depot. But knowing there's 2 Zergs, we got the supply depot wall up quicker with an extra SCV. Cuts into early mining, but you gotta get the wall up. Because Terrans don't get ready to roll out till 6 or 7 minutes. Zergs can do it in less than 3, as you can see. So they're gonna come across the map, and they're both gonna double team. See, luckily for the Terrans, the Bear is the first one to get a Marine up, so at least he can shoot back. So the Zerglings are going to come start beating on the supply depots because they're a lot easier to take out than the Barracks. Because the goal is to get through. So the Bear will bring an SCV off the line and start repairing that, while as one Marine can sit there and kill some Zerglings. Smart move here, getting an SCV to repair each, because the big problem that the Zerglings have is only a couple of them can attack a building at a time. So just 2 Marines and 2 SCVs repairing took out all those Zerglings. So now the Bear gives Pain Train a warning. Hey, dickhead, you're about to be fucked up. So rallies the Marines back on the front. Does not currently have an SCV repairing yet like the Bear did. But luckily Red's already a little skittish from getting his ass kicked earlier, but Pain Train will repair it up, and they back away. Go back, light it up, and now the Terrans can go back to what they do best, and that's spam Marines. And here's a weird thing, they don't have a Baneling's nest up yet. They should be getting that up as soon as possible, because Banelings... Oh, look at that Baneling nest. And a Baneling nest. So yeah, you get that Baneling nest up before 6 minutes. And you're good to go. So normally a lot of times Zerg will just build their second hatchery quickly, but these guys were going for the all-out attack early, so that's going to set them back. A lot of times you won't see a Zergling expand until late because they're noobs. These guys were just going all out for the attack. So now we're about 6:50 in and Pain Train's rolling out. The Bear will be shortly behind. Bear's almost got his stim pack researched. Pain Train is not going stim pack, he's going for combat shield. And the reason why, because against Banelings, if you stim pack, now your Marines have 35 hit points and they get one shot by Banelings. So that's the general goal, that's the goal. Now obviously the other goal is to keep the Marauders out front, but a good Zerg will micro them around anyways. Here we go. Banelings, fucking it up. But some guys survived, and well, time to go open up the Cornhole. As you can see, this map has a backdoor for both sides. Zerglings don't bash it down very well. And here comes some more Banelings to Cornhole. Counter Cornhole. So this is the Cornhole here for the Zerg, and this would be the Cornhole for the attack wave. So we get a little little train action, but Pain Train sees him coming, so he's going to move his troops out to sacrifice, make the sacrifice. But Luke is a little skittish. And so, considering Pain Train only lost like 12 units, it's pretty good against Zerg Banelings. Anybody who's played this game can attest to that. More Banelings, shocking. Luckily, as you can see, the Marauders survive. The Marauders only take 20 damage for a Baneling, so it takes 7 Banelings to take one out versus 1 or 2 for a Marine. So you can see it's pretty useful. So they've successfully fend off the initial attack wave, but poor Red doesn't have a Baneling nest anymore, so he's going to feel very naked very shortly, especially when we keep constantly cornholing him, because, you know, can't stop. Just keep pounding that ass. As you can see, Pain Train already has the conch shells. He's getting his Marauders running first, just in case there's banelings. And it helps slow down any attackers. Gives a little extra time for the DPS to hit him. And now Red's got to retreat his drones because he never expanded. And now he's pretty much up Buck Creek unless Blue can bail him out. Banelings coming around behind. He doesn't keep his Zerglings close enough to his Banelings because you want to use the Zerglings to draw the fire so the Banelings get closer. That being said, the Banelings will get their hits off because they're attacking the hive. As you can see, the Marauders survive. It's armored structure, so the Marauders do get double damage. Paintrain's got +1. There does not. So I'll hive down. He's going to try to build an FU mine on the gold across by Paintrain's base. But the follow-up attack did do its job because Red didn't have any Banelings, so he couldn't do anything, and he was at the mercy of Blue's Banelings, which were really far away. And as you can see, any advanced Zerg player like these guys that's a diamond level player, I forget which one is, you know, why bother teching up when you can just spam 1 or 2 units? And then you can bitch about how the Terrans are noobs because they'll spam, you know, Marines, Marauders, Medevacs, and Siege Tanks. Because, you know, spamming 4 units takes a lot less skill than spamming 1. Everyone can attest to that, right? Well, yeah, so Pain Train and Bear are going to go and keep ramming home to make sure that Red is up Fuck Creek. But he's already up Fuck Creek. But whatever, it's still a party. As you can see, Blue, shockingly, building some Banelings. Who would have thought? Queen is down. So, ooh, caught the Queen taking a squat back there, you see that? It's a tough break. Uh-oh. Horde of Zerglings. See, here's the thing, when you build this many melee units, only a couple of them can attack at a time, so you get diminishing returns. Which is why a lot of times a very effective late game tactic is to build a lot of Hydralisks, because they have a lot of DPS and a lot of range. Very uncommon though, usually Zerg just stick to Zerglings, Banelings, and Mutalisks. Good enough. So now Pain Train's pushing on Blue's expansion. Blue's going to push on Pain Trains. Pain Train, as you can see, has the 1 SCV back repair. As you can see, this attack is really effective because only like 3 of the Zerglings are actually attacking. Meanwhile, he's getting his base raped. But he eventually makes it through. Sends his Banelings at the buildings. They get big damage bumps against it, but ultimately doesn't really get a whole lot done with that huge pack. And since Zerg don't know what to do when Banelings fail, they're just gonna quit and GG. Which isn't exactly what he did. Not even a GG, just shit. Another hippie down, game, blouse.